So, the recent Nintendo Direct showed off Echoes of Wisdom as the newest installment in the Zelda series. In this game, you play as Zelda instead of Link, which makes this game extremely different to normal Zelda titles. Now, everything about this game looks really fun and interesting, but something worries me. Combat. It's a very important aspect to Zelda games, as it's what gives the game its challenge, and usually, Nintendo executes this almost perfectly. So, if Nintendo does combat well, why would I be worried? Well, playing as Zelda means that we won't have any access to swords or bows. The only thing we have at disposal is the Tri-Wand. The Tri-Wand allows us to copy items and place them somewhere else in the world. With this, you could take something like a rock echo and kill an enemy. When you kill some enemies, you gain the ability to create echoes of them. In my mind, this seems super overpowered, being able to create unlimited copies of enemies, but looking closer at the trailer, we see some restraints on this ability. Whenever Zelda uses the Tri-Wand, a triangle from Tri is put on top of the echo. This tells us that whenever we create an echo, it will cost an amount of triangles to use. We also see, with the bokoblins in the beginning, that a time limit is on some echoes. So this sounds great. Nintendo has balanced the wand enough so the game isn't a complete pushover. But it's the other side that I am worried about. As we see in the trailer, the first enemy killed is by throwing rocks. Now, yes, you get an echo of a bokoblin, but later on when Zelda kills a slime, she doesn't get an echo of it. This worries me that maybe a big portion of the game is throwing rocks. Yes, I know I'm exaggerating a bit, but the pacing of the game is where I am worried. For this game to work, in my opinion, it needs the player to constantly find new echoes that do fun and interactive things. In the trailer, Aonuma stated that there are a lot of echoes, and while this may be the case, I am worried about the rate of which we will find these echoes, and the rate that we will find interactive echoes compared to tables. Another aspect of Echoes of Wisdom that I am worried about is the menu. We see in the trailer that we select echoes with a menu very similar to the one we see in Tears of the Kingdom. Now, the Fuse menu in Tears of the Kingdom is probably the worst UI design I have ever seen. It makes you scroll through your whole list trying to find one single item, and if you go past it, you won't even notice. Now, we can see that this is in Echoes of Wisdom, and I just hope that there is some way for us to somehow customize the sorting system. Otherwise, we will still have the same problem we see in Tears of the Kingdom. To summarize, I am very worried about the pacing of Echoes of Wisdom. Nothing is inherently wrong with the Tri-Rod or the mechanics, I am just simply worried that the ecosystem will not satisfy the game enough. There is also the issue of the menu, which looks like it got copied and pasted right from Tears of the Kingdom. If this is not fixed in the final version, it could be very annoying. Now, I do think that most of these worries come from Nintendo breaking conventions. A lot of people were very worried about Breath of the Wild when it first came out, as it was something this series had never seen before. So, I think that these questions and worries are natural because of Nintendo breaking conventions. What do you think? Are you worried about Echoes of Wisdom, or do you think it will be an amazing game? Feel free to comment your thoughts below. Overall, I think this game is going to be an amazing game either way, because that's how Zelda games usually are. I can't wait to explore the new world of Echoes of Wisdom.